Welcome to The Real Wine Show, a wine game show wrapped in a talk show, wrapped in a podcast about wine. I'm Matt.
And I am Chad.
So our first segment is kind of like Wait, Don't Tell Me. We're calling it Spot the Corker, where we read possibly fictitious news pieces and ask each panelist to decide if they're true or false.
The second segment is the emotive blind tasting, where instead of relying on the usual descriptors like what kinds of fruits, how much tannin or acid the wine has, we ask our panelists to taste the wine and tell us a story about the wine based on how it makes them feel, like perhaps a memory, or if the wine were a person, what kind of person would it be?
You know, think of it less of a game show and more of a wild discussion about the wide world of wine. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. From my left, radio left to right, because everyone watching the radio is in my view. But if you're on the other side of the radio, from the speakers, it would be from the right to the left. All right, so we have Mike Fifer, Lori Moss, and Diego Aliste. And would everybody say a little bit about themselves?
I would add, tell us your wine origin story, Mike. Let's do that. Let's do it that way. Wine origin story.
I love wine origin stories.
Oh, good.
My wine origin story actually comes out of Gary Vaynerchuk.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
You're from the, what do they call them, Vayniacs? The Vayner Nation?
Vayner Media, Vayner Nation, Vayner whatever. So I was, back in 08, 09, started to watch. I was into wine, but not like
The Thunder Show?
The Thunder Show.
Yeah.
In the New York and the New York Jets spit bucket and all of those things. He used to do a video blog every day, 4 days a week.
He had a retail shop, right?
He's got Wine Library in New Jersey, and he turned it around, and it made it a multi-million-dollar business for his dad, and himself. But I got into that and would watch 20 minutes a day, doing whatever he did, and I would pick up on, you would get his opinions, but I would get different varietals, and I remember learning about Falangina. Had never heard about Falangina.
Yeah.
And I went to a local retailer looking for Falangina, actually Santo at Holiday Market in Canton.
Oh, nice.
And when I
Shout
asked,
out to Santo.
shout out to Santo. And when I asked one of Santo's guys, I need a Falangina, he didn't know what I was talking about, so he went down and got Santo. And Santo came down and said, I need to ask you two questions. Where did you learn to pronounce that grape? And why do you want it? So I told him, and we ordered some bottles from Santo and all that. But I learned from Gary, and at the time I had been a stay-at-home dad. Okay. And lived 2 years in Shanghai from 2011 to 2013. Came back. My kids were old enough to be self-sufficient enough after school and things like that. So I wanted to take what I call my hobby and see if I could make some money doing it. So I did. I went to Vinology, applied for a server position, talked to Vinny, told Vinny I wasn't really that much interested in the server position, but was interested in the wine side. I think 4 months later, I was the wine director.
Oh, wow.
Due to certain circumstances that were going on. But I went on to work for Woodbury Wine with Lori Moss, and Lori is going to tell you a story here in a second, I know. But I'll let her tell the story. And then I went on to Plum Market for about 6 years, and now I work for Imperial Beverage as a wine brand manager.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember we tried to get the what was it? All right, you know what? Never mind. Let's go. Wow. All
right, next.
Died in my head.
Okay, so I love origin stories. I like that you ask everybody their origin story. So I'll tell you mine first, and then I'll talk about the Woodbury connection with everything. So back in 2004, I landed a job at a tasting room for a winery in Illinois. It's called Linford Winery. It's actually husband and wife team, Lynn and Fred Kohler, so Linford Winery. And they had several, or they still have, I shouldn't say had, they have several tasting rooms in the suburbs of Chicago. And I started a part-time job in Wheaton, Illinois, in their tasting room. And I will never forget my first employee meeting. So every month at a tasting room, you have a sheet of paper and you feature anywhere from like 6 to 8 wines that you want to taste with your customers in the tasting room. And each one of us was given a wine to research, historically, where is it grown, preferred, terroir, all the things that we should be doing when we research wines. And I went to my first meeting and, came armed and loaded with the information I had, but the management staff brought food to pair with every single wine that we tasted. And I left that meeting that night and I came home and I said, oh my God, that was the best.
Wait, how did you get home? I mean, it's probably a lot of wines.
I could walk
Yeah.
where we were living. I could walk to and from the downtown. And
In America? What?
yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. And I came home and I said, oh my God, that was the best employee meeting I've ever been to. Wow. And what have I been doing my whole life? So spent some time there. I want to say just starting to, learn the ropes of the business. Moved down to Houston for a while and really went into the retail side of things. And then moved to Michigan and jumped into the distribution arm of the business. Starting first at Woodbury with my friends and fellow firm members. We'll talk about that in a second. And then I am now with Little Guy Wine Company and actually celebrated my 7-year anniversary on May 1st. And I have to say there are several, just a little backstory. We have a little name for a group of us. We call ourselves the firm, kind of like a company. It's the firm of Fifer, Moss, Pennington, Puska, and Ryan Wargo. And most of us started at Woodbury, and Brenda, she came in not as a Woodbury person, but she absolutely fit in to the firm, and we get together and socially, and we...
Brenda was on the previous episode of the show,
I
so
know,
listeners can check her out.
I know.
Yeah.
So we get together personally, professionally, and we really enjoy each other's company. And we take great album photos. Someday you'll have to ask us about that.
Great. Well, we'll put that. Yeah, we'll get the album going.
Yes.
And Diego Aliste.
Yeah. Third time,
Yeah.
same mine origin story.
Nice.
Let's review again.
Yeah,
You can
let's
make up a
go.
new one.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I mean,
word by word.
Batman. Yeah.
So before wine, I was a cheese guy for many years. I worked at Zingerman's. I was one of their had cheesemongers for the mail order branch,
Stacking up the cheddar.
stacking up the cheddar,
Okay.
doing it for the culture.
Yeah.
Literally.
Did that for a while, and then my buddy Jordan Balduff, owner of Side Biscuits, he worked
Them wangs.
Yeah. He worked a holiday with me, which is very crazy time. The warehouse runs 24/7. Half of all their money happens in December. The rest is for the remaining 11 months. And then the season was over. Things kind of stagger a little bit. It's a little bit slower. And then he was like, hey, you should work more with me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah. Over at Spencer.
Oh, okay.
Spencer had been around for a little bit. So I think this was 2016. And then I did. For whatever reason, I listened to him. And I had 2 jobs now.
Nice.
Because of that silly comment. And I ended up really, really liking it. And I was still working in cheese. So wine was not a thing. Never really drank it. I was kind of a beer kind of guy. The Dank series by Odd Juice was taken over. They were doing single varietal, hazy IPAs, and I was all about it. And then,
Beer and cheese is, I think, a better pairing than wine and cheese usually.
Yeah.
I know that's a.
Never again will you appear on the show.
Get out.
What do you do with Gorgonzola? Come on.
So then I had to learn about it. Part of service was getting to know it, and I think Lori was probably in that universe at the time.
I was.
Yeah. But I didn't know anything about it. Slowly but surely started getting into it, and really, really liked it until eventually I moved to Detroit. Once I moved there, I started working at Western Market.
Oh, cool.
And I had the oddest of mentors.
The mental.
Yeah, one Jared Guild and one Putnam Weekly.
Yeah. Who? Who were those guys?
Yeah. So
That's an introduction. In a way.
yeah. So those two maniacs basically taught me how to not buy wine.
Just because they just buy it all.
Basically, they were like, buy
it.
it all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Good way to learn.
Yeah.
It's like an espresso machine. The old ones. The old ones are just like constantly. Yeah.
And I was able to become friends with both of them. You know, more so Putnam. That was to me the shift. I was 27 at the time. I just turned 34. And Putnam basically told me,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. He said when he was 27, he had his first Rothaus Pilsner.
Okay.
And he was in Germany, and then he was a foreign exchange student, and that beer at that time he became a beverage person. So, kind of was a little symbolic to me, and I took that with me, and then kept doing it. Was a Western for a bit. Then I went to Rose's Fine Food for a bit. Was over at Frame.
Oh, yeah.
There's a project that didn't work out, and I am now at Stadtgarden. So Stadtgarden is super fun, and it's great.
We got good at playing the lute. So, yeah.
It's a Teutonic wine window.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
bizarre. I kind of just like fell right into it, and I think
If you follow them with those guys, you're gonna get into.
they're fun. We have text threads, and we see each other, but it was really good to learn from the least in the most loving way, the least professionals
Yeah.
in the area, because they're just so a lot of the stigma, a lot of what this all represents doesn't matter. So
No. Actually, speaking of Teutonic, I remembered the little story I had.
Barnaby,
We know it, right? Oh, Tuttle. No. So I think it was last when we were doing the Skurnik DI. I'm at Vine and Brew. I tried to order the Willi Schaefer cabinet, either the Graucher or the like Zonener Dompost.
Right.
And you're like, okay, cool. I'll release a case, and then
Am I getting in trouble here?
no, I'm getting in trouble because
Okay.
I tried.
It's like,
No,
I'm in charge of the allocations. So
No, I know who you are. Yeah, that was funny.
Where are we
It was-
going with this?
But it's funny because I was trying to sneak buy it all, a case of Willi Schaefer into the store. That would be, we have enough Riesling because I'm also, a Riesling head. So
Good for you.
Yeah, so we have the Teutonic Tower in the
Okay,
shop.
yeah.
It's just
Nice.
Austrian and German wine, and it's very little anything else in Riesling. So it's like, oh yeah, we should sell this, JB Becker, like Auslese Trocken, and this other like DI that we got like a year ago before.
I move this out. Right?
Yeah, let's move this out before. I don't know. That was my little story.
Make some
Sorry.
room.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, before we launch into our first segment, which is our true false news stories, let's do a quick glass check. What do you guys have in the glass? Why don't you tell us what you think about what you're drinking? Who wants to kick it off? Go, Mike.
I have Kristen, you can help me. I have a Beaujolais from Magnum,
Right.
2015.
Kristen, please. Can you? Okay, here she comes.
It's delicious.
She's carrying that
So La Madone
asymmetrically
Fleury,
shaped bottle.
2015.
Yeah.
Domaine Gagé. And it is it's delicious. It's
We had that
It's
earlier.
it's really
delicious.
big for a Fleury,
It is,
but it's
fleshy.
delicious. And according to Kristen, it's at some deal that is really good.
Hard to beat.
Great price for the Magnum.
Yeah, she's supposed to be off the clock, but apparently she's still on it. So
Well, she stuck
Available for
around.
Special order.
Oh, really?
Through Carpe Vinum
Oh,
for the buyers out there in Michigan.
okay. Just pay, if anybody sees that, yeah. Little plug for Carpe Vinum. Yeah.
Lori,
Oh, yes.
Diego, what do you guys have?
I have the 2022 Rebholz Muscateller. Was able to
Try that.
Oh my gosh. I just want to say joyful. It is just such a vibrant, joyful wine. I had a chance to visit the property. Oh my gosh, it's been a month ago, and very, very little of this is produced.
Where is Rebholz located?
Pfalz.
In the Pfalz.
Yes. And they only produce about 300 cases. And the state of Michigan, we got 3. So it's delicious and joyful.
Okay. Excellent. Diego, what's in yours? You have a red there, yeah.
I have a red. This is the Bonnet Coton Côte de Broly, the 100% Coton in quotation marks.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is all estate fruit. We were trying to figure out why it said 100%. We thought the word cotton was involved, but that's just his last name.
Yes.
It's good. This is a new importer, Paris Wine Company, being imported by Eagle Eye. Shout out to Joel J for making it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
My buddy Dan Reinish and I, the name of the game is to like get the wine available, and he did that.
Yeah.
Far and few does it happen when you want something and logistically it gets here. So
there's a lot of wine out there. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Well, let's launch into our true-false questions here. I guess, Matt, I'll lead one off here. Because, this one is called GTFOH. Get the fuck out of here.
There it is. He said it.
A little Beverly Hills Cop on there.
I totally got it.
Oh, thank you.
He said the
Yeah,
F
All
word.
right. I know, but we're not on
This is a family program.
Yes, that's right. Sorry. But the kids need to know. A cool family program. Is that what you said, Matt? Yeah.
Right.
Cool families. Okay, so 6 centuries ago, a seismic shift occurred in the vineyards of Burgundy, France. In 1395, Philip the Bold, Philip the Bold was the Duke of Burgundy, and he issued a decree that would forever alter the landscape of Burgundian wine, a ban on the Gamay grape. Burgundy, renowned even then for its wines, faced a decision. Duke Philip, concerned about quality and the burgeoning reputation of Pinot Noir, declared Gamay, quote, a very bad and very disloyal, end quote, grape, and ordered its uprooting. Historical documents suggest the Duke believed Gamay's high yields were taking over vineyard land and producing wine of, again, to quote him, very great and horrible harshness, end quote, which threatened the prestige of his duchy. Philip the Bold's actions, reinforced by his successors, essentially established Pinot Noir as the dominant red grape of Burgundy. While controversial at the time, Gamay was easier to grow and provide more wine. The ban arguably paved the way for single variety focus that continues to define Burgundy's most celebrated wines. Whether the Duke was primarily motivated to give Pinot Noir privileged status, to extend his authority, to protect his financial and fiscal interests, or to stabilize Burgundy's economy, the ordinance also made a case for what was arguably France's first wine appellation, the Vin de Bourgogne. So, our question to you, dear panelists, is: did the Duke of Burgundy ban Gamay in 1395? Well, just did he ban Gamay? Did the Duke of Burgundy ban Gamay?
I want to say yes. I think the concept and thought of purity, like it's from here, it's ours, it's protected,
Which is definitely a French thing.
Yeah. Was a thing, and I feel like it rooted a lot of the rules and structures that people have. So I think yes, I think that's true.
Okay, Diego, that's excellent. Lori,
I think
you ready?
I think it's true as well. I don't know if that's the exact story. I think it might be, but I do know that there was someone who very much disliked Gamay in the region.
What kind of hater?
I know, Gamay
What
hater.
kind of
We don't like Gamay.
We don't roll like that around
No,
here.
we don't. So I'm inclined to say true. I do know that there was somebody that disliked it. I don't know if that's the whole story or exactly true, but I'm going to say true.
All right, so true. Mike Fifer.
I'm going to go true. I was going to be different, but I do think that's like Lori said, I don't know that that's the complete story. The names sound a little made up.
Just for the record, it's never on the show here. It's never the complete story. It's always.
But I do remember something to that effect that I had read long ago. So I do think it's true.
Wow, 3 truths across the board.
My gosh.
And it's a very shrewd and astute panel because it is a true story. That is just one of those
telling
cool
everyone.
historical facts. It was
All the names.
Philip the Bold, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the guy.
Philip the Bowl?
Philip the Bold.
Oh, bold, not the bowl.
Not the bull, the bald. No, bold. I mean, aggressive, like decisive.
Very
Philip
bold.
the decisive. The
Not
bold.
with wine or.
We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be the other part of the story.
Right.
I was doing.
Why is he so bold? With the ladies, we don't know. But this is one of those cool historical facts. Of course, there is still some Gamay in Burgundy.
Yes.
Of course, we know. Yeah, the Pasta Tout Grand, for example. But when I was thinking about this story, which is always I thought was kind of cool. It made me think that today, and we've got a couple of Gamays on the table here. Of course, you had yours open there, the Coton or whatever it is, and then we had the Gagé. Maybe I was thinking the other day about Gamay and comparing it. Like, where would you place it now? Like, would that be a fair damnation to make that it's very? What do you say? It's very bad and disloyal and makes very great and horrible, harsh wines. Is that fair? Would you say that about Gamay today? That's my question for you guys.
I think loyalty.
Yeah.
Like with grapes is just a silly thing.
All right.
I don't think so. I mean, I've had some.
think so either.
Once you get into like specific crews and you have some like really fun stuff, your Domaine de Roylats, things like that. You could blind them on certain people, and I feel like there is a Burgundian level. There is crews. There's control, and I think so. I think
It's as good as Pinot, you would say.
I think so. Yeah, I feel like the kids got to Gamay. Yeah, the whippersnappers.
Lori, wait, that's not you.
Hold on
You're
a
not on
minute.
board with that.
Hold on a minute.
You're not going to go that far.
I would just say, as far as a quality level is concerned, that I think a lot of people in our industry view Gamay completely differently than maybe they had in the past, and especially way back then.
Sure. Today, I'm talking about now. Today.
Now I two totally different grape varieties, but I do think, as far as a quality level, I think we should embrace Gamay. We really should.
What about Beaujolais Nouveau?
It has its place.
It does.
Yeah, from a certain producer.
Yeah.
Diplomatic, Mike.
But no, it
has a day. It
coming
has a
from
singular day.
So I think that yes, it has a singular day, so it's really special.
It does have, it has its day.
It has its day, but having worked, and I think it depends on where you sell it. When I was at Plum, we had weeks before Beaujolais Day, we had people asking, when is it? Is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? And we used to buy a decent amount from two producers, and it sold it out. In a couple weeks, it was gone. And I do think that there is some sort of celebration still. I don't think it's to the degree it used to be, for sure. I do think Beaujolais and Gamay, Cru Beaujolais in particular, has a place. I do agree with Lori, though, that they're two different grapes. But I think that if you're not paying attention to Beaujolais, that you should be paying attention to Beaujolais, especially if you're a Pinot lover, just to give it a shot.
Yeah, I would say too, like when Beaujolais ages, Beaujolais essentially ages into Burgundy.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Milan Avant ages just like crazy because it actually has like tannin and structure.
And it's cheaper right now still than Burgundy is.
Right.
See, that could be the hot
Right.
tip for our listeners. Listen, maybe investing in some Beaujolais is a way to go. So you
A
can
time and a place for every wine. That's what I say.
There you go.
Time and a place.
Like roulette. Yeah, right.
Are you and Mike running for office? Are you? What's going on?
We are
There's a place for
we
everyone.
are,
We're thinking
we are members
about
of the
it.
firm. So
The firm,
careful.
yeah. They have a game plan.
We would have an entire cabinet, is
Yes,
what you're
we-
saying. In other words.
Well, all right. Let's go into the second one. All right. Court ruling. This is the title of it. Court ruling: natural wine legal in Germany. The 2020 Schiller wine from Hummel Winery can remain on the market after the Berlin Administrative Court ruled against the Pankow District Office's order to destroy the wine. Concerns arose in March of 2024 when a Dresden inspection found the wine's volatile acidity exceeded legal limits and described its taste as harsh and vinegar-like. A second sample in Berlin showed acidity within limits but received similar negative reviews. Hummel contested the order, arguing his natural wines appeal to those who appreciate the higher acidity. The court ruled that only one sample breached the limits and found no evidence that the wine was unsafe, making the disposal order unlawful. So, the question to the panel, is natural wine finally legal in Germany? Or did we just destroy your faith in the truth?
I think there are some true parts to that story and some false parts to that story. I'm going to sit back for a minute and see what you gentlemen have to say. I have to ponder this for a minute. I have to ponder this for just a minute.
The fact that the volatile acidity surpassed some level of measurement concerns me in the story.
And does VA rise in bottle? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Do we have a winemaker here?
Do we have a wine? Anybody?
Oh, no. Shoot. Nope, that's an oversight. That's us. That's on us.
Yeah, this is an official call for winemakers to attend the Real Wine Show.
Diego, what do you think?
Oh, man.
So remind me.
I know, I'm calling in the troops
Two
here.
abstains.
Yeah. What is the question?
All right. Not that, is wine finally legal? Did this happen? Did the 2020 court, in 2024, did the Berlin Administrative Court rule against the Pankow District Office, Wine Office? So the Berlin Wine Administrative Court rule against the Pankow District Office to destroy Schillerwein's 2020 winery. He only has one winery.
Sure, because of
One
high
wine.
VA.
For high VA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leading to German natural wine, correct?
Yes.
That's
yeah.
the question.
It was the whole overview of like natural wine being legal. This is kind of more like a joke umbrella.
Yeah, I mean,
I
don't know. I feel like I'm biased. I've had the finger really specific on the German pulse for a minute now.
Yeah.
And there's some things that like show up that are just like, they check out. They have the classifications for it.
Right.
What's that winery? Glow wines.
Right.
Yeah, those are weird.
Wait, that's an official classification now in
Weird.
Germany? You're saying?
Weird.
Weird. Yeah.
What?
No.
Huh?
No,
No.
it's not. No, but if you were to taste like a more,
you got that false.
Yeah.
So that was.
I don't know how to say weird in German. I have to think about that. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Is it weird? Danke.
But yeah, no, I think, I don't know. To me, it always ends up with like, who really cares? Like, who are these people? Who is in this court? How old are they? What are they drinking?
Damn ageist over here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a young buck here. At least within this panel.
Careful.
Yeah.
Or are they in the Masons? I mean, that's the big, oof.
And I think this is like an old tale of who are these people governing, and sure, I get it, I understand, but like, let people be,
So what was the decision of the court?
The decision
They allowed them to make.
So they allowed to keep the wine because only one bottle had too much VA in Dresden, but the one in Berlin that was tested again was fine.
So we're in the bottle variance universe.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
normal.
The story's false. It just seems a little too convoluted,
Right.
a little too out there.
Right.
So I'll go false.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm going to have to go false as well.
I think so too. I feel like the bottle variants can really be like a needle in the hay. The far and few is at
Especially with natural wine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say this is stranger than fiction.
No.
Really?
Yep. It's true.
Oh my gosh. One of us has to be the dissenter and not all agree.
Well, it worked for you last time.
Oh.
So they got rid of it?
They didn't get rid of it. So, okay. Sorry. So maybe I rewrote it wrong and kind of convoluted. But the thing is that the
I just want clarity. I want to know what I said.
What happened
That
first
didn't matter.
was the Pankow district office said, hey, this wine's kind of fucked.
Sure.
Let's dump it.
We
Yeah.
can't say the F word. Okay.
And then Chad started off, so he broke the seal. And then The second, they appealed, right? In America, we know a lot about appeals lately, right?
Oh my goodness.
And then the Berlin Administrative Court, Wine Administrative Court, said, no, it's fine. You only checked one bottle. And the one that we checked in Berlin is okay. So it can
that
stay on the
makes
market.
sense.
Yeah.
Out
But
of the thousands of bottles, they rely on 2 samples.
2 samples. Yep.
Wow.
Instead of 30.
I want to know
Right.
what you have to do to get on the Berlin Wine Administrative Court.
Yeah. No
I want to get on the
kidding.
pank out.
Or the pank out,
Like
right.
the smaller one. Like, I thought there'd be like one.
Right.
I'm getting the small Dresden. Yeah, go for it.
So that was a zero fat.
That's a big fat zero.
Fat L's across the board. Man, I've got one here. I think that will give
here
them a
we go.
chance to put some points on the board because
We got points. We're tied.
you have points. Yeah, 'cause you're-
We should be.
Actually, Diego has 25 more points from his introduction because he also had someone else's wine origin story. So he had 2 wine origin stories in
Oh
his.
my
So
gosh.
actually, Diego's in the lead right now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. We gotta.
well, here's one that's a bit of local news. It could be. Let's see if it's a little bit closer to home. That plays for you folks.
Sure.
Instead of going all the way over to Europe here. This one's called Old School for Real. Hold on to your wine glasses, Michiganders. The perpetually effervescent Rick, the Rocket Man Lopez, long-reigning VP of Great Lakes Wine and Spirits, has announced his retirement. Let me put that in quotation marks. Has announced his retirement after a sparkling 45-year career. But don't expect him to be tending roses in Traverse City just yet. Industry insiders are raising a skeptical eyebrow, suggesting this retirement is less about rest and more about conquest. While Lopez himself claims he's ready for the good life, whispering sources, speaking only under the cloak of anonymity, fearing to fall out with the Rocket Man himself, paint a decidedly different picture. Rumors are swirling faster than a professionally decanted Molly Duker that Lopez. You guys remember the Molly Duker shake?
Yep.
Lopez, yeah, you do. That was
way back.
That was a Vaynerchuk thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Lopez is reportedly eyeing a disruptive, vertically integrated move, aiming to control Michigan wine from vine to glass. One trembling voice confided, quote, Rick is a boss, a natural-born innovator. They'll have to pry the corkscrew from his cold, dead hands.
Is that Elisa?
End quote. I'm sorry. The cloak of anonymity was invoked here. Another colleague, noting the unmistakable glint in Lopez's eye, simply stated, he's got the juice to do it. While specifics remain as elusive as a perfectly cellared Sagrantino, the consensus among those who know him is clear. The Rocket Man isn't just retiring, he's reloading. The Wine King cometh. All right.
Lori?
That's
Oh my
that's
gosh,
our story.
this is so not fair.
Is Rick Lopez retiring? I know this is like a lob, isn't it, for you? I'm sorry.
It
So
is
you
a-
should go last.
I should go
You should go
last.
last.
This is so not
You
fair.
should go last.
And if I get
You should
this,
go last.
If I get this question wrong,
Yeah, then you're in
that
big-
is- this is like the bigger
Yeah.
bigger issue here.
All right, Diego. I mean, you don't have to go first. I mean,
Yeah,
if Mike
no,
wants
I mean,
to go
I'll
first,
go
but
first.
somebody go.
The Rocket Man.
The Rocket Man. Rick, the Rocket Man Lopez.
We've loosely worked directly with each other.
Mm-hmm.
He did like this high tier like master's sake class because he's also
Yeah, he was big on sake. Yeah,
Mr.
he was one of the
Sake guy.
Yeah, one of the leaders in that. Yeah.
What's sake? Oh, that was awesome. Doppler effect. Go for it. All right.
all to say is that I don't know him well enough to have any engagement in this.
I see.
So
well, you're still gonna have to call it.
sure,
So,
I don't know. I think he's hardworking, so maybe he's still gonna keep working. So I'm gonna say no. The Rocket Man is gonna.
Not retiring.
I don't think so.
That's the question. Is he retiring?
no.
Okay. Over to you, Mike.
I'm going to go of the
what are you
opposite.
staring at?
I'm
He's
going to
looking
go
up.
the bottles over there.
Oh.
I'm going to go the opposite of what I think Lori Moss is going to answer, and I do think he's going to retire.
You think yes?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. And the guy's he's a machine.
Lori?
This is a terrible question to ask me
The reason being, of course, is that
because Rick is our liaison to our parent company.
yes, okay.
So the answer is true. He's retiring.
All right.
That he is retiring. I just don't know about the other part of that question. Do I have to answer?
No, the question that we wanted to ask is simply: is Rick Lopez retiring?
The answer, unfortunately, is yes.
Do you? Thank you. Do you call him the Rocket Man? That's just the follow-up question.
I call Rick a lot of things, but
That's not it.
I have not usually called him the Rocket Man, but I do call him a lot of things.
Yeah.
All good things. All good things. though.
That is our understanding here at the Real Wine Show. That the word on the street is that Rick Lopez is retiring, which is amazing. I mean, yeah, he's had 45 years, and
Yes.
quite an impressive character in the Michigan wine scene.
You want to do a little quick wine check, glass check, and then we'll go into wine cipher? What do you think? Yeah? Oh, cool.
Chad, can you hand me that? Yes.
You want the wine back? But I haven't even had it yet.
Hurry
Here
up.
comes Bobby. No,
Would you mind passing that wine back?
here it comes. That
Thank you.
wine being the Leclerc Main Rouge. I'll pour
Yes.
some for myself.
Not the minor rouge.
Not the minor.
Yes. Thank you so
main.
much.
Straight to the heart.
I don't know. I mean, where's it from? I don't know anything about it. I could hardly read it.
Languedoc.
What's his name again? The winemaker?
Florian.
Florian.
Florian Richter. I
Yeah.
think he was with you.
Yeah.
You guys did an event together. Florian Richter.
Florian did an event, and I learned he loves American food, specifically ranch.
Oh, man.
So it's
A badass ranch is a badass ranch. I mean,
From my understanding, it's a hot commodity out there. It doesn't taste the way it does here.
Hope you gave him some good homemade ranch when he was here. I didn't know that. I would
We're
have
going to get
done
so
that.
much hate mail.
Yeah, I forgot what we had. I think we had Buddies. So we had ranch from Buddies.
Okay.
But he has a bottomless stomach. I think he might have had, not that I counted, maybe like
Florian.
five
Florian,
slices.
the ranch man Richter.
That's his new nickname when he comes to town.
Yeah, the whole
number of
order of
stomachs, too.
fries, and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, he was super nice. His wines are great.
His wines
Yeah.
are fantastic. I forgot you guys had done. That's fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. The first time I met him, it was at Bridge Street, and he brought his map, and I brought my map of the 18-something, whatever, Mosul tax map that they had.
Because he's German.
But his
Yeah,
was,
he's German.
mine was a recreation, and his was real. It was like one of the real ones. I was like, oh, you win. All right. Cool. Yeah, what's everybody having their glass? What do we got?
So
Anybody else? Yeah.
I went with Florian's wine. It's delicious. Languedoc, Grenache Noir, some Picpoul Noir, some Cinsault as well.
yeah.
Awesome.
I'm drinking this Muscateller.
Ooh.
It's very appropriate for those that are watching the show for the weather right now.
We do hope to get some video up.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
working
yeah.
on that. We're still a little behind the times.
Yeah, no
at
more so the
Real Wine
weather.
Show, but
I
we're
feel
trying.
like if this podcast would be outdoors, this is like the right thing to drink right now.
I just need to know if it brings you joy.
Yeah.
I'm in for that too.
it.
I just had it in my glass
Okay, good.
previously, and I thought that was
I'm glad it
delightful.
yeah, brings
And
me
again,
joy.
that was Rebholz. Which vintage?
2022
22 Rebholz
Muscateller.
Muscateller. Yeah,
Troken.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
Mike.
I have the Perkins Harder Brocken Vineyard Pinot Noir 2022 E.L. Amity Hills. What's cool about the wine's delicious, but there's so much information on the back, including where the wind comes from,
Like a tech sheet.
the
Yeah.
aspect.
Wow.
The soil origin is volcanic, and then the soil type is Witzel and Nekia.
I knew it.
I wrote
Name
that
two
down.
soil types that you've almost never heard of. There you go. This is I've never had this before. This is delicious. Only 200 cases produced, unfortunately or fortunately, but this is
wow.
this is fantastic.
And then Matt, you have two of them.
Yeah, we have two of them. We DI'd it, kind of, through Eagle Eye.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah. And she's a fucking peach. Awesome little hermit. Her and her husband, he's like an environmental lobbyist. He flies out from their little hermitage, which is an apartment like above a garage, and that's the vineyard. And they live on the Bracken Vineyard, and it's like what is it, man? I think it's like maybe 10 acres, and it looks right over the Ola Hills, and you can see the sunset. It's really a great place. I don't know, I can't. And they farm organically, biodynamically.
Yeah.
All the awesome stuff.
It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful wine.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
have to
try
let
that
me know.
next.
I didn't even see that go through the warehouse. Just let me know if there's something I can pinch when it comes through, because I never saw those at Eagle Eye. Yeah, I don't know. All right, cool. Do you want to give a score update real quick, and then I think we are probably right on time for one more of the.
Oh yeah.
One more true false.
Or do you want to do the cipher?
Is it time for ciphers? It might be.
Might be, yeah. All right, so score update. Mike and Lori are in first place, and Diego fell behind because he was, did not follow the group.
Yeah.
And that's what we've
I am
learned.
not part of the firm. So, yeah.
Well, we're either going to live or die together over here.
Yeah. But we may be going down. Anyway.
Live by the firm, die by
It may
the
be
firm.
a short victory.
I think Brenda and Kristen went down together too. The other half of the firm in the
And I see
a
they,
pre the
and
other
I see they
recording.
left the room. So
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Very sad.
They're cowering.
Yeah.
So the wine cipher, right, is our segment where we will read you a tasting note and then ask you to choose from one of 4 selections that you think that note is describing. Yeah?
Yep.
You guys ready for this one?
No.
All right. No? We could do one
Sure,
more.
we'll try. No,
Yeah,
we'll
let's
try.
do it.
Give it a
Let's do
shot.
You ready? We can do one more. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
I'll give you one. How about this one? Which is fun here. Yeah, this one's good. Should I give him a straight one or one that's a little more?
Oh, look at this panel. Let's do something fun.
Okay,
Let's go outside the box.
Let's do it.
outside the box. Here it is.
German natural wine that
Oh
at
my
one
gosh.
point was
Please, no more German natural wine questions.
So the tasting note reads, transparent ruby red with a beautiful nose of dark roses and rose hips and poached plums. A remarkable wine of remarkable purity and excellence, despite intensity and complexity. If ever a liquid resembled an Armenian handmade silk carpet, it's this. The fine threads of spice weave effortlessly and intricately in with equally fine threads of silvery acidity and golden tannins, and through the glossy fabric of fruit. Raspberries, damask roses, outstanding. That's our note.
I have one word for you. It's tenant. Forward it. Sorry.
Yeah, so our options for this note are the Brovia Barolo Villero, Two Lads Pinot Noir, Old Mission Peninsula, Overnoy Criquand Ploussard from Arbois Poupillon, or the Cavazza Tairoso from the Colli Barici called Corallo.
Ploussard.
So, wow.
Ploussard.
In Ploussard.
Sorry.
All right,
Oh.
Lori, go. I was going to reread the note, but you guys are on it.
Could you read the answers? one
Read
more
the whole thing.
No. Just
Transparent.
the
Whole thing.
just the answers one more
We
time.
might change our answer, but go ahead.
I can just I'll give you the highlights from the note. So transparent ruby red, beautiful nose with dark roses, rose hips, plums, handmade silk carpet. This is what it resembles. It's effortless. It's intricate, and it has raspberries and damask roses. The options are Brovia Barolo Villero, Two Lads Pinot Noir, Overnoy Criquand Ploussard, and Cavazza Tairoso.
Oh my gosh.
Specifically the Corallo bottling. Yeah. I know, it's a tough one.
I know.
Actually.
It actually it is.
This a
It
tough one.
is.
The note was very descriptive, but
Yes. Who wrote? Can I ask which publication wrote that?
this is from Jancis Robinson.
Oh. Oh,
I
that
know.
makes it harder.
I know. I shouldn't have asked.
I'm gonna go with the second one. Was it?
Two Lads Pinot.
I don't know.
Well, that would be absolutely revolutionary.
I know. That's why.
That's
like,
supposed to be
I-
just okay. I'm gonna go off script here.
From
let's just-
That's supposed
From Jancis?
That's supposed to be the easy cut here.
So here's the thing. Here's
no
the
diss
thing.
on Two Lads is great, but I
No.
mean for Jancis to describe it as an Armenian handmade silk carpet would be like you
Right.
would have heard about that shit.
That's true.
All
It's
right.
true.
That's an easy
I'm
cut.
just like I'm like
That's fine.
Sean would have running through the streets
Yeah, naked.
naked.
I'm just feeling like I shouldn't go with my panelists here, so I'm not sure where to go with this one.
Barolo from Brovia,
I
Overnoy,
did too. Let's see,
Kirkwan,
would have been-
Plusard,
you know I wanted to go there for
or
the
Cavazza
second one.
Tyroso.
Let's do Barolo. Let's do it.
Barolo. And
Yeah, we're in the Jura.
you're sticking Plusard.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of
Mike is saying Plusard.
Same with Pulsar.
The correct answer, you're all wrong, unfortunately. The correct answer is that is a note for the Cavazza Tyroso Corallo. Tyroso is our variety there. Yeah, that was supposed to be. I mean, I knew it wasn't an easy
Oh,
one.
that was anticlimactic.
I'm so, really?
that was.
I'm giving everybody 25 points for that one.
Thank
though.
you.
I think you should. I think you should deduct 25 on that one.
For suffering through it? Is that
Yeah, exactly. I'm deducting it from Chad.
I mean,
Chad, I'm sorry.
I was so confident.
I was too, but it was bold.
Once
that
you mentioned the color, the transparency.
Yeah.
was a big one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. All right, maybe I'll try to find.
I
a more...
wanted it to be the Pinot Noir so badly. You have no idea.
That
I was
would have
like,
been amazing.
I like
If
was
that
like, it
that-
could. This could be
that
it.
would have been amazing.
This could be it.
All right. Mike, what is that I see there? It has like a classical looking label there. Is that a
Copertino,
Copertino?
Copertino Reserva, 2015.
Ah, wow. From down in Puglia, huh? Well, it's Pugliese
Negramaro.
wines.
Yep,
I'll have to
Negramaro.
try that. All right, cool.
Did you bring that?
All right.
No.
Let's give you another chance here. You got one for him? You got a note? That's not going to... All right. That's going to mess him up.
Yeah. All right. So I forgot to highlight it. There we go. All right. So this one, not a slam dunk. We'll see. All right. So pure black currants on the nose with an incredible al dente grape character. It's almost like grape must. Undertone of ink and violets and sandalwood. Perfumed. Hints of spearmint. Full-bodied, but so well-formed and reserved. A touch of mint on the palate with dark fruits. It's very complete and reminds me of the classy 2021. I keep being impressed with the purity of fruit and the earthy undertones of the stones. So, we have...
I like the way you read that.
Thank you. We have the 2020 Sandlands Vineyard, Contra Costa County Red Table Wine. The 2019 Bedrock Wine Company, Bedrock Vineyard, Sonoma County Cabernet Sauvignon. The 2019 Ridge Vineyards, Lytton Springs, Dry Creek Valley, Zinfandel. And the 2021 Spotwood Family Estate, St. Helena, Napa, Cabernet Sauvignon. So, what do we got? Sorry, I put a little bit too much into that. Yeah. So,
There was a lot of emotion, I think, in your descriptions on this one. A lot of emotion.
all right, so what do you got? I was kind of trying to I was reading it out so you'd have time. Do you want me to read the highlights?
Yeah, please.
All right, black currant, an al dente grape character, musk-like, ink, violets, sandalwood, perfumed, spearmint, full-bodied, and well-formed and reserved. I don't know. Mint on the palate, dark fruit, and then it's like the 2021. If that helps.
It's very helpful.
And then very purity of fruit, earthy undertones, and stones. And I'll say them again normally. 2020 Sandlands, Contra Costa County Red Table Wine, Bedrock. That's A. B is the Bedrock Wine Company, Bedrock Vineyard, Sonoma County, Cab Sav. C is the 2019 Ridge Vineyards, Lytton Springs, Dry Creek, Zinfandel. And then the D is the 2021 Spotwood Family Estate, St. Helena, Napa, Cab Sav.
Bedrock.
Bedrock? Okay.
Was that B? Mm-hmm. I'm going to say it was D.
Bedrock Sonoma Cab.
I'm gonna go with the
Spotswood.
Yep, last one.
St. Helena, though.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I kind of feel the mountain fruit in there.
I'm going Spotswood. I had one back in, I think, December for like a Friendsgiving situation.
Was that a humble brag? What is this? I drink
No.
Spotswood?
Here's what it is.
I never even opened a bottle of
Yeah,
Spotswood.
yeah.
Look at this guy.
Can't afford to.
Yeah, Dan. This is for closed listeners only.
Just us.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
us here.
it's
Just us five.
Us
This
five.
this is the subscription episode.
Yeah, this is the
Only if you're a
Patreon,
paid
yeah.
subscriber.
Yeah, this is behind the paywall. He had
It's not just for the
yeah,
record.
no. He had a
They'll find out.
Yeah, there was a Friendsgiving situation, and he was nice enough to reorganize his cellar before everybody went there. And like most generous wine people, at some point you let your friends raid the cellar, and nothing was necessarily hands off. You got to be street smart. You're not going to go for the DRC. You're not going to go for this. I went for the Spotswood because I know that there was said event at some point, and there was just wine left over, and then he was able to take home multiple Spotswood cabs. And the notes, specifically the earthy notes, took me there. Resonated just a little bit. So,
Well, good work. Because that's it.
It is deep.
It is
Right.
due. Yeah.
I had to come back from that last question, by the way, because I really wanted it to be that Pinot Noir. I'm just saying. I had to come back from that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, awesome. That's great. Okay, let's have you clear your glasses for the
yes.
blind wine or emotive blind tasting segment. Bobby Frank is here. He's
I feel like Bobby should have a theme song for his work
I know
that he
The guy-
does, like a very
Like-
10-second catchy thing.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, relentless or something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
I
Is
can
it
make
kind
it.
of like the WWE when you walk out?
Oh,
You
yeah,
have your
yeah,
song,
yeah,
and
fight
Bobby's
song,
going to
yeah.
have a song.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Diego, would you mind making like
Sure.
our theme song?
yeah. I can
right?
find a bunch
Yeah.
of snippets of people saying Bobby.
What about the intro song too? I mean, I like our intro song, but
We could
Yeah.
we can revisit that.
Yeah,
but I
just
think
tell me
somebody
how-
should give Bobby a
yeah.
heads up that he's now the official like blind wine guy.
Yeah.
You're getting your own song is what's happening right now.
I
so.
love that.
Yeah. So you guys have the blind wine, and as just a little instruction here, what the emotive blind tasting is that we ask you to taste the wine and give us your emotional response to the wine. Right. Forget about using the typical descriptors. We don't want to know about like which fruits you taste or what you think of the structure or the acidity. We don't want that. We want you to give us your emotional response. How does the wine make you feel? Yeah. Alternatively, you could describe the wine as if it were a person. So what kind of what kind of person would that wine be if it were a person? Or you could relate it to music, like what you need to listen to. What should be rocking when you're drinking that wine?
or you can tell someone else's story if you want to.
Lots of options.
I'm totally outside with this wine.
Cool.
I'm totally
right.
outside.
Out of doors.
Yes. In Michigan. I need to clarify that because I know in past emotive blind tasting there's been a lot of beaches. This is not
You're
on a
right.
beach.
Okay,
This is like
outdoors
Michigan outside.
Good. So it could be anything. It could be woods. It could be a
Early fall.
mowed lawn.
We're definitely early fall here.
Early fall. Okay. It's a red wine. I'll tell our listeners while they're the panelists are making their assessments. It is a red wine. That's about as far as I can go there. I don't. I would like some though. Thank you.
It's fun. We don't know what it is either.
Well, keep going, Lori. So you're outside and
I might be in shorts, wool socks, and Birkenstocks. I'm not sure.
shorts, wool socks,
And you know the look. You know the look.
Who knows the look?
You know what
I
I'm
don't know that
talking
look.
about.
I
Shorts,
only
wool socks, and
wear
Birkenstocks.
socks with sandals.
Yeah, like shorts, like
You guys are.
wool socks and Birkenstocks for sure.
This is so bad for wine people.
I have no. I have
So bad.
pictures. I have proof.
Socks and sandals. Like who's talking about that?
Me,
The young guy.
us.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
yeah.
So I guess we
The
should
young
be
guy.
off, yeah, we're off the hook, right? I mean, like,
We're good.
yeah, okay, fine. I'll take it. Okay, Lori, so you're in wool socks,
And you know, like
Birkenstocks,
Birkenstocks.
and shorts
Yes, for sure.
outside in Michigan doing what?
I think that's iambic In Tameter? No.
It might be a little
I
bit.
think there's yeah.
Wool socks
There's a
and
meter there.
Birkenstocks.
It's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Wool socks and Birkenstocks.
Definitely like early fall for me, I think. Might
Really
be
fall
out.
wool sock. Okay, that's where you are. That's
might be
your
out on the-
emotional response.
Yes. Back
It
patio.
takes you to a place
Yeah, for sure.
and a pair of socks.
For
Okay, anybody else?
I see it as a person. So I am on the.
Give it to us, yeah.
Yeah. It feels like a cool emphasis on both, like the wine itself and like being cool.
You mean like actually like in wool socks and Birkenstocks?
Sure.
That
yeah,
kind of cool?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
It's like a new kid in your class that comes in, and they
Who's that?
for whatever reason
Who's
they
that person?
they approach you. So you're thinking this whole time like, oh, this guy's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got whatever you all think is cool, whether it's a leather jacket, a football jersey,
Sure.
essence of cool. They approach to you and they're like super calm and they're like, hey, how are you doing? You know, like not like what's up. Like they kind of care a little bit about you. I think this has some charm to it that feels structured, like they're very confident in what they're doing, but they're like, hey, I don't have any friends. Do you want to be friends with me? You know?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Even though I got the cool ass Lottos on,
Sure. Yeah.
still I need friends.
Yeah. I'm wearing socks with sandals and you think I'm cool. You know, like where did you get the combo from? So
Wow. Okay.
that's how
so
this makes me feel.
We got the cool kid, the new
Yeah.
cool kid
I
at
like the way you
school.
think, Dean.
That,
got
that
the
approaches
mission-
you.
Yeah, I like
I don't
that.
approach him
Right.
because I'm a wimp. I don't, you know.
Yeah. Okay. And we got the cool the fall Michigan outdoor and Berks. Mike Fifer, how are you gonna feel about this wine? How
I'm
does it
going
hit you?
to go. So, my parents used to live in Elk Rapids, and we used to go up and during the summer pick fruit. But on the side of the road, there were the fruit stands, but they also had their pies. So this to me reminds me of the strawberry pie that you could get
Yeah.
on the side of the road at one of the fruit stands, but they made their own pies, whether it was the mid to late summer or early fall, you know, driving up toward Elk Rapids or while we were there. This is what this wine reminds me of, that memory.
Did you like that pie?
Yeah.
You did?
No, I hated it.
No, I don't know. I mean,
No. But to me, it just reminded me, because it's not really ripe fruit. I think this may have a little bit of age to it, but to me, it reminds me of the strawberry pie that I used to be able to get, or we used to be able to get, kind of at those side fruit stand markers.
sure.
Along.
No, I totally
Yep.
get it. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely get it.
Yep.
Whoa, what am I doing? Okay, we're good. Sorry, I was touching the computer recording machine. Okay, fine. So we have the up north, the Elk Rapids strawberry pie from the roadside. We have the Birkenstocks with
Wool socks.
wool socks in the Michigan fall outdoors.
Shorts.
Yeah,
And
shorts.
shorts?
It's shorts, wool socks.
And we have the cool kid who wants to be your friend. The new cool kid at school who wants to be your friend.
Yes.
Okay.
Very emotional.
Let you guys talk a little bit. I'm going to add up the points.
Okay. So while he's doing that, let's let me ask this question. Do any of you want to guess as to what kind of wine it is or the variety or anything like that? Any guesses? Because it's kind of, I'm tasting it as well. And I think it's hard to call, but
I think it's hard
y'all
to
are
call.
better than I am.
I think so. There's like some context of just the little red label and
Little Red Label.
the little red
Yeah. The capsule.
capsule of
The capsule to tell for you? A
of
red
what
capsule?
it couldn't be. You know,
Yeah,
it's like a game of Guess Who.
Yeah, sure. I know. It's like, why is that bottle all unzipped and open
Yeah.
like that? Bobby, come on. If you're gonna have a theme song, you gotta package it. That's kind of revealing. It's like all it's low. It's like navel low.
Navel gazing.
It needs some new attire.
I'm sorry.
Some wool socks.
I think the neoprene.
Maybe a wool sock. Yeah.
There we go. Going forward. Well, okay. If there's no guesses,
No guesses.
do
So just take a. So you will get more points if you're closer. So if I mean, no, this is a podcast. This is just a discussion, having fun. But if you want to win,
Are we all that close, like point wise? Oh my gosh.
kinda. but I'm not telling.
So I'm going to go German or Austrian because of the bottle
Okay.
shape. I'm going to go Blaufränkisch.
Okay.
I like the Blaufränkisch thing. I can feel that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I was leaning German Pinot, or if you want to get real specific, Spätburgunder.
Y'all are just super geeky. Like,
Jeez, I was going to say
pulls like German
Zweigelt.
Spätburgunders. Look,
No,
What
Zweigelt?
show are we on?
It's also Bobby. It's
Right.
Yeah.
There's so much
there's
context.
regions, yeah. There's a limit. Yeah, you can narrow it down. Can narrow it down to a couple things.
But
Bobby will
I-
have a story like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, I picked this up when I was walking through the faults. The fall of 87.
Oh, if you say
Faults in Our
false, then
Stars.
If I were
gonna
to
be-
zoom out, I think German red.
Okay.
There you go.
That's fair.
Laura, do you want to make a stab at anything? Or
I feel like I should go for the more obscure. I should say Zweigelt. Just why not?
Oh, okay.
Just throw it in there.
Okay.
Throw it in there.
All right. Cool. Well, let's have someone unveil it, and then maybe Bobby, you select it. Do you know the wine? You can tell us a bit about it. After. So one of you can unveil it. Let us know what it is, and then Bobby, if you come over here, you can sit on the mic and you can tell us a bit about the wine after we find out what it is.
And I just brought
Oh
this.
my gosh, we were
I
all
just
very
brought-
wrong.
Okay.
So what is the wine?
Summer. Wow.
So it's Cabernet Franc.
Cabernet Franc.
Who is the producer of that? It's a what? Is it Samour or Samour Champagny? What is it?
Summer Champagne.
Penny.
From
2023 Summer Champagne from. Is it La Parquerie?
Yeah.
All right, here's Bobby. Tell us about the wine. What's the story on that?
I just brought this back with me from France. It's a 23, and I thought it actually was pretty typical. Loire Cabernet Franc. It's got a little bit of that sort of vegetal weediness to it. It has the coolness of the region. It's a vin biologique, and I just really thought this was a classic example. And I guess not. I guess it isn't.
Definitely wool socks though. And Birkenstocks on this one.
Yeah, Cat Franc is cool. I think
Yeah.
it's-
I'm still sticking with the wool socks and Birkenstocks on this.
The 23 vintage there was considered a good vintage there, right? Getting ripe enough. It's actually turned around. It used to be the problem was you don't get ripe enough in Saumur, and now it's like they don't want it to get too ripe.
Yeah.
Bobby, thank you. That's a really interesting and
That was
excellent.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That was great.
Yeah. Well, it brought up some really neat memory. I guess evoked some cool emotional responses. So that's fantastic.
I think it'll continue evolving also.
I agree.
Yeah. It probably will. Yeah. It's got the structure is very high. So, Matt, you want to give them a score update and then let us know what the story is?
So, finally, I don't know if we're ending the show, but all right, I'll give the score update. That might be I don't know if we have anything else going. This is usually the end of it.
Chad.
But so in second place, tied for second place, Mike Fifer and Diego Aliste. And then Lori Moss with an unassailable with 620 points. Lori Moss with an unassailable 750 points for just saying outside shorts with outside socks, wool socks with Birkenstocks
Wow.
was the winner. That was the clincher.
I appreciate that
Yeah.
because, man, I thought
It
I
was
should have been
poetic.
dinged on that other one.
No, it was
but,
poetic.
you
That was
know.
poetic.
That's what did it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun. I thought that Summer Champagne had for some reason Pinot Noir, and I thought that Diego had won, but then and I was gonna leave for a second, and I came back, and it's like, oh no, wait, I was wrong. So
And now I'm getting, now
Cat Franc?
now it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
now that we know what
I think
it
that
is.
the
yeah.
switch
Listen.
happened.
You already won, Lori.
Yeah.
You
here's
don't
the
have
bait
to-
switch.
You already won. You don't have to demur. So, Mike, Diego,
you.
Lori, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a great time, a good show. We had a lot of fun conversation, and we'll look forward to seeing you out on the next
Gentlemen,
episode
you're a blast.
of
That
The
was
Real Wine
fun.
Show. Yeah, thank you. Everybody take care.